Let us see how your software company observes a workday. There are a number of teams responsible for their modules and components of your whole product suite, like a grid and tooling team that builds the underlying grid environment for the products to run. The enterprise resource planning team that is a complete product with different integration points with other products in the suite. The e-commerce team builds the engagement platform for the business to customers and business to business electronic commerce. The e-commerce platform integrates with ERP for orders flow management and exchanges several types of documents for performing the orders. The machine learning team uses data from the ERP and e-commerce teams to perform data analysis and provides integration interfaces for exchanging recommendations and promotions for users. Let us go through a 1-month release train, consisting of 2 sprints, planned after few discussions with the marketing team. Every team knows its user stories and have broken down the stories to tasks in Jira. The wiki pages are available for the teams for all the configuration, guidelines, and settings, possibly behind the restricted access rights. Peers can have communication with the team members verbally or through Slack channels. Everything is in place and planned properly following the Agile methodology. But still the deadline is missed. What could have caused the missed deadline? Let us analyze it a bit more deeper. One sprint is composed of 2 weeks or 10 working days. On every workday, all the teams work on their respective Agile boards, possibly with intra and inter-team dependencies. Each hour of an employee costs the company if it is wasted looking for even a small piece of information. Let me introduce you to Magnus Andersson. He works as a backend developer in the e-commerce team. We look into his 1 hour spent in a day where he is confronted with 4 different problems that took the whole hour to fix. In the order flow integration code, he observed an exception received in the document from the ERP. While running the application on the grid environment, the grid's balancer creates the imbalance in the workload among the nodes. Credentials for the QA machine where he needs to debug the code are missing and the machine learning component responds with the wrong formatting. These problems could have taken hardly 10 minutes to fix if Magnus had the information on his fingertips, since the solutions are very small, just a single setting change. What options Magnus had? Look into respective wiki pages. That might be behind restrict access or information to fix that new problem is not available there. Look into his own record, files, emails, or note programs. It usually happens that the solution might be known to other peers like this. Magnus will need to find out who can solve his problems. He will write on the Slack channels, will write emails, or will go to the teams or peers to have a discussion verbally. For each of his 4 problems, he will engage other peers. Some of them might be busy in meetings or respond later. This activity of searching for the solutions takes not only Magnus' time but also the time and cost of other peers. Imagine, when many of your employees are busy like Magnus in searching for solution to small problems whose solutions are hidden in other peers' minds, files, folders, emails, or note programs. You, being the manager of these teams, will definitely go for a viable solution that will cut the cost and time that is wasted in reaching to the required small information. What if all the solutions were available in a central repository searchable by every member in the company? What if it was so easy to generate a content about the solution and to index it instantly? It will be possible to make it a norm in the company that every peer will volunteer to write or record the solution for himself and others to refer when required. We introduce Enteris for making it possible. Spend some time on content generation instead of wasting more time by each employee. Cut cost of several dollars per employee that is wasted. Save time and reach to the deadline on time.